Well, I'm heading to the Jays game with my family and Curtis's family today. James couldn't come. Tom, one of our clients, was very kind to give us some tickets. So I'm going to head out to the game today. I do love baseball. For those of you who maybe don't know, I played baseball most of my life, right up until high school. And I remember very, very vividly my baseball coach giving me an ultimatum that it was going to be baseball or horse racing. And here I am. So... I do like going to the ball games. Obviously, you can imagine I don't very often get a chance to go to baseball games. I took Amy and the kids before the pandemic when we were staying closer to Columbus in Thornville. We went to a baseball game. It was so random. We were driving past where the Columbus AAA team plays, and the baseball game was about to start. We Googled it, realized it literally was going to start. We went in, watched the game. If you ever been a chance, if you like baseball, you probably already know. But if you haven't, if you're near a town that has the affiliate teams, any of the affiliate teams of the major league teams have a team in that town, in that prospective town, go on in and watch them. They are fantastic, and it's so you're right down on the field, right? We had tickets right on the third baseline, literally. Close enough for you to pay attention to every pitch. So it was a pretty good feeling. We're gonna get to the ball game today. Watched the MMA last night. Told everybody I was gonna do that. It was good. For those of you who like the UFC, like the MMA, the Korean Zombie fight was maybe gonna be. You were hoping it was gonna be a little slow. Those guys that were warriors a decade ago, they slowed down a little bit, and it wasn't an awesome fight, but the ones before it were the Chimaev and Burns fight was fantastic. Anyway, enough of that. Got Starbucks today. It's around 11 o'clock. We're going to head down to Toronto here in a minute. Thought I'd get through the 2-year-olds. I haven't even done my opening yet, so I'll probably talk with the UFC a little bit in my opening. Absolute Euphoria. We're going to talk about the 2-year-olds now. I'm going to go through them all, give you a fair look at them. Absolute Euphoria. Now, this is a perfect example. Think back to last year. We implemented a strategy where if the horses were a little sore on their knees, we would stop them for 2-3 weeks, swim them for a month, and then bring them back. And Absolute Euphoria came back, and you have to understand, when they come out of the pool and they're back on the concussive track, sometimes there's a little feeling out stage too, and they're a little unsure too, right? They went out to the pool. Somebody just sent me a message. They went to the pool a little sore, so there's a little trepidation there also. Absolute Euphoria the first week and a half. Danny, a couple of them said, she's still a little pinchy up front, a little rolly, don't know what she's like. She made a break on Johnny, but they didn't have the roller burr Murphy blind on the inside. We still got to put the proper equipment on them. So, I think my phone's having a stroke here. So we did put the proper equipment on her the other day, and I went with her. Man, oh man, she was so much better. Really, really impressed with what I saw from Absolute Euphoria. Always Charming was good the other day for James. Really happy with the way this colt's coming along. I think this is one of these colts where right when we get to schooling and qualifying time, maybe even the Mother's Day open house, you're going to really see him come alive. A good-looking colt with a lot of speed in there. Anchors Up, a little bit the opposite. Nice colt, well-bred, a little slower right now, but he's got that long, lanky kind of figure to him, almost like a high school athlete where you don't know what they're going to do when they put all that muscle on and become an adult. And you're going to see that over the next year from Anchors Up. I believe he's got the right mentality. He's not a killer, but he's got a good mentality. He's going to go about his work well. I think once we start packing the proper muscle on this horse, he's going to come alive also. Horse that kind of wowed me the other day was Austral Hanover. Got up to win his set. And looked good doing it. He's starting to trot good and feel good. Really, really happy with the transformation of this colt. There's a lot of concern with him earlier on the winter. I almost went and put him in the sale earlier on in the winter and put him up for sale. And I said, I'll wait. I'll give him a chance. And kind of glad I did right now. Starting to really come forward. Brace for Landing absolutely floored me the other day with how good he looked. Amy went with him. He trotted good on Saturday. But when we trained on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever it was we trained last, and James dusted me with him, and man, he looked awesome. Very, very happy with this colt. Captain in the Air. Got some work to do, but he's got time to do it. Really, really happy with Captain in the Air. I wouldn't say really, really happy. I'd love him to go out and bust them up. But he's starting to look better. I see him getting on the line less. I see him coming forward more. So I'm happy with Captain in the Air. Carter Michael Dio just looks like a monster. An absolute monster on the track. Very, very impressed with Carter Michael Dio. Cash Deals was trotting good, but I think she might have been horsing a little bit. And, oh, gosh darn it, she urinated on James the other day. That was terrible. Terrible. Probably going to have to put her on Regamate. But she was trotting good. Chocolate for Lunch, probably one of the most improved horses the last few weeks. Wow, this filly has come to life. She looks very, very, very good on the track. Beat us all training on Saturday and looked really good doing it. Columbus got a couple of big trotting splints left behind us on a stall last night. So we're going to maybe tinker with the shoeing, but he's doing his work well. James said he was trotting well the other day, so I'm happy with him so far. Coupe de Ville looked fantastic on Saturday. A lot of these horses looked very, very good on Saturday. Now, it is worth noting, I'm very interested to see how they're going to come back Tuesday. Kind of short notice, right? 3 days, not that extra day to Wednesday. I'm interested. I'm interested to see how they're going to come back Tuesday. Coupe de Ville, I think, will probably come back very good. Crantini, he needs the work, so this won't hurt him any. Cunning Connie looked good on Saturday also. She's starting to look good again. She was sick for about 2-3 weeks. She's really starting to come around. Cutie Cumber looked good. I switched a few of the sets around. Now, the sets are up right now. Kelly will probably already have them out to you. The sets are up right now. How I see them, James, I always like to have James go over them, see if there's something I missed, or, hey, why don't we put this horse here or this horse there? So James still has to go over them. But I'm very happy with what I've seen with Cutie Cumber, and I'd switched her into a different set. I put her in with the Pacers just because I had 2 pacing sets. It was a moderate group. The trotting group we had her in with is going to be dusting along, and I think the horse that I put in there, I wanted to stretch out a little bit. So there was reason, there was a method to my madness. So Cutie Cumber switched around this week. Should be going with the Pacers. Dreaming of Credit, $225 the other day. Looked good. We got somebody asking me about buying Dreaming of Credit. Now, I'm going to have to take a real look at this horse on Tuesday and see, is he what, you've heard me say this many times, is he a stable horse? We'll see. We'll see on Tuesday. I'll get a little glimpse at that. Then I'll reach out to my partners on the horse and decide what we're going to do. But there is somebody sniffing around and looking at Dreaming of Credit. Enzo Aguelo. There'll be no sniffing with Enzo. He looked very, very good. Also, and I'm also interested, there's about 6 horses that unfortunately are going to have to be shot on Monday and train on Tuesday. Is that going to pose a problem? Enzo Aguelo trained awesome on Saturday, but he was one of the horses. Imagine, he still had winter cork on. I was fuming when I picked his front feet up on Saturday and picked his back feet up and realized he still had winter cork on. I was really, really upset over that. But it's that time of year. There's some overlap, and we're trying to get everybody done. Enzo will be done Monday and then train on Tuesday, so I'm very interested to see how he's going to handle that. We'll see how his focus is, because you can be sure it will play a role at some point. Fashion Presidente did not train good on Saturday. Really kind of let me down a little bit. I'm going to take him to the vet on Monday and see what's going on with him. I was reminded yesterday he's still a stud, so there are some changes to be made just yet. He's got to do a little more work. I think he was just being a little bit of a softie in the turns, and he's going to get worked hard also over the next few weeks. Rosita's Dream was worked hard this week, made a break on Saturday, but he had actually trained a little bit on Friday. So I'll give him a pass, but he's trying. I feel he's trying to do his work better. I need to feel that from Fashion Presidente. Five Fish Species is in the pool right now swimming. She'll come back in 3 weeks or so. Full Heart was sick last week. Her and Sister Solange missed Saturday, but they'll be ready to go for Tuesday. Gandalf the Black, he's going to the vet on Monday too. I see a horse now. He is coming. He does have some strength and some power in him now, but he is still making the odd break in the turns. I think that's him just being a little bit of a girly about that. You know, he'll get to the turn, kind of take his time switching his leads and roll off stride. I don't want to see that anymore. So he's going to work hard, but I want to make sure that he's able to. I don't want to make sure that maybe we're not missing something. Maybe there's a little OCD in a hind ankle or something. I don't think there is, but that's my job. I do want to find out if there is. So he's going to go to the vet quickly on Monday so we can get a look at him. I've been happy with him, though. The speed is there. It's coming. So he was just about as close to being sold as you can be, and clawed his way back into the rotation. So good for him. I like horses that are trying to do their work. Very happy with what I've seen from Gandalf the last 2 weeks. GJ's ATM is just starting back now. He made a couple of breaks this week. I had said to Teresa, the caretaker of GG's ATM, I said, just put some toe weights and bell boots on him. Help him. He needs a little help trotting. We're going to give him some help. So he'll go Tuesday also. High Enterprise, I caught some flack. I might have dropped her in to almost the bottom class on Saturday, and she put a man-sized beating on them. And as we're pulling up, Johnny goes, how'd this horse end up in this class again? I said, I don't know. So a little bravening up for High Enterprise. There is a pecking order, right? And there are horses that are in the top 25, and there are horses that are in the bottom 25. And when you commingle, sometimes they look like skunk at a tea party. Sometimes, and this was one of those times. So High Enterprise looked very, very good on Saturday. Hill Street Blues, this is a horse that's been training great, but he will be shod on Monday, and he's got long toes. I'm always leery about chopping toes off trotters, especially right before they race or train. So I am interested to see.
Everyone and Mom wants to take her car.
Okay, fine. Everybody wants to take Mummy's car. Fine. Hill Street Blues, so I'll be interested to see how he trains on Tuesday. Horn Player was absolutely awesome on Saturday. Man, I love this filly. Easily one of our top 5, and she is really starting to come on. Lady All-Star, talk about horses coming on. Probably from Christmas to today, there's some horses that have really transformed into really nice horses. Lady All-Star is amongst the top of them. She's now figured it out, right? She figures out how she does her work. She knows she's good at it. She's starting to really understand her job. I'm just so impressed with the way this filly has changed. Landing Pad, he'll be scratched. Him and Landing Strip will be scratched on Tuesday. Both of those horses are getting over the virus. They were sick. Just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. You got to treat the horse and take care of the horse first. So Landing Pad, I can tell you right now, Landing Pad and Landing Strip will not be going on Tuesday. Both are fine, and if historically the way these other horses have rebounded, bounced back quickly, there'll be no trouble. But for right now, they'll be scratched on Tuesday. Leaps and Bounds has been training great. She'll be going on Tuesday. Very happy with her. Lost Spirit starting to come to life. I got Mario on Lost Spirit, I think, on Tuesday. We'll see how he looks on Tuesday. May Lose Control trained good the other day. Very happy with the way this colt's transformed also. Magical Tom, another horse. Big shoeing change. He's got an awful long toe on him. He won the set easily on Saturday. I'm curious to see what he's going to do on Tuesday. We'll see. Marshall Zukov has been training good. Very happy for him. Obviously, that's my father's horse, so I hope he keeps coming forward. Merchant Man is making his way back into the rotation. James said he trained good the other day, but he did make a break after the mile. So we'll see how he is over the next month or so. You may see him. He has the hobbles on now. You may see them come off as we get closer to qualifying day. We'll see. But for now, Merchant Man, training good, training better. More Than You Know, fresh off the sickness, trained the other day, so he'll be back in 3 days. He'll be sharp on Tuesday, I'm sure. I took his temperature last night. All his feed was gone. No temperature, no cough. Very happy he recovered quickly. My 1% was his first training start back, also on Saturday, back on Tuesday. He'll be fine. Davey said he ate his lunch and felt good, so very happy to hear that. Nothing But a Dreamer. You talk about transformation. This is one of our better horses right now. You are going to be very, very surprised with what you see on Tuesday from Nothing But a Dreamer. He has looked very, very good the last 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, he was really, really sick, and he is weak. He is weak, so he'll be training Tuesday, but it'll be a very easy go-around, just one move type of training set for him on Tuesday. Olchek, Danny two-moved him and beat us fair and square the other day. He looked possessed on the track. He looked very, very good. Outlaw Jesse James, we pulled the plug on Jesse. Outlaw Jesse James, his knees were hurting him to come back from the pool. And this is what we want to see, right? It's not that we think stand them, swim them, and then they're perfect. No. Swim them, bring them back, jog them a week, train them. Now reassess. Reassess how the horse looks. Because if their knees are just immature and weak and sore, you're going to see it the day after they train. And that's exactly what we saw. He was sore on his knees. So I talked to Brenda. This is Brenda's horse. I said, Brenda, you're going to have to turn him out till June or July and bring him back in. Much like we're going to do with, or much like we've done with, Wouldn't It Be Nice? You just have to take care of the horse properly. And there was no question at all about what we were going to do. It was pretty obvious, and that's what we did. Real Fear, every week gets a little bit better, a little bit better. James and I are making shoeing changes and equipment changes on him, just little tweaks every week. This guy's still a stud too, so I mean, if he remains hot, there'll be a 2-for-1 special on Fashion Presidente and Real Fear here heading into late spring. So that will be up to him to get it right here in the next little bit, but is pacing very, very good. Rito Legacy looked better the other day. Still weak. Got to stay. She got to get stronger and stronger and stronger. But she can. She will, I'm sure. I'm interested to see how she'll come back. Now, she went Friday, Saturday, now back Tuesday. She should be screwed in pretty tight come Tuesday morning. Rosita's Dream, again, I'm going to go with this horse. I'm happy with what I saw from him. I am. I'm happy. Like to see a little more. All in due time. Very happy with him. Silent Assassin continues to grow, mature as a horse. Very happy with her. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun with her come this summer. She can leave quick, handy on her feet. Gonna be fun on those little tracks in New York. Sipping on My Shine continues to inch closer to being a nice horse. Still has them tendencies to be rude. That's okay. He'll learn. He's coming. Where are we at now? Sipping on My Shine. Sir Strong. Poor bugger. He gets sick, and then he gets sick again. But he no temperature, no cough. Just he's for about 4 or 5 days. He did have a temperature for about 3-4 days. Then he bounced back, looked good. Very happy. I like this horse. I really like him. I love everything about him. I like what he's doing. When he's good, he's good. And when he's bad, he's trying to get better. You can't ask much more than that from that horse. Sister Solange will go Tuesday, but she was sick this week, so probably going to go easy with her. Smoking Hot Irish Girl was awesome the other day. Amy went with her. She was first over. We finished together, Enzo and her, right together at the wire. She looked extremely good. Spitfire Overseas looked extremely good this week. I'm telling you, probably the most underrated animal in our entire operation is Spitfire Overseas. We just don't talk enough about them. Maybe that's because I don't go with them. Danny goes with them. But Spitfire Overseas, very, very nice colt. I heard Swinging Senorita make a little noise the other day. I think that was just she was tired, sick. It was her first or second training trip back. She looked good. She ate her lunch. She seemed fine. So we'll see how Swinging Senorita bounces back with a Tuesday trip. Very interested to see how she handles it. Tactical Mounds was very good the other day. Was actually too good. Little hot in the last turn. Rolled off stride, but caught right back trotting. And when charging through just to get beat at the wire, Johnny said, "My God, she caught back quick." I said, "Yeah, she caught, but she can fly. She's a freak. She's a very, very nice filly." Tailgate Buzz was good again. Really happy with him. But again, we talk about it, right? You got Taiwan on and Tipsy and Dixie and now Tailgate Buzz. I mean, it shouldn't be shocking. This is a nice horse. A huge update. Twin Cedars All-Star is coming on. He's getting better. I really thought he was the ultimate runt of the litter in every sense. But he's getting better. He looked good the other day, so good for him. I'm very happy. Anytime you have a horse that's bad, and then you see them start to get better and better and better and better and better, it's impressive. They've decided that they want to be a better athlete. When they turn that corner, the sky's the limit. Now, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this horse. Una Madonna has been fantastic throughout. A couple little bouts of sickness here and there, but she looked good the other day. I'm really interested to see Saturday back Tuesday with her. This is a filly that needed this. She should be sharp as a tack on Tuesday. Victor Cruz has been training very, very good. Really impressed with Victor Cruz of late. Warwi Yuri, again, huge improvements from this horse. Mario and Davey have done a great job with Warwi Yuri, and he looks good on the track. What a mission. I'm going to continue to give this guy, I can't figure him out. It's not an issue with him. I just can't place him in a group, right? He's not like the other What the Hills. He's not like the other colts. He's weird. He makes breaks in odd places. He doesn't seem sore. He seems comfortable. Then he'll just be trotting along and roll off stride. Got to be hitting himself. I can't see where. I don't know. I'm going to give him some room, though. I like him. He's got a nice gait when he's trotting. Whispering Song. Jumped on her foot the other day, but she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll bounce back good. Really, really nice filly. And then again, as I said before, wouldn't it be nice? We're going to kick her out and bring her back June or July. She's unfortunate. Sickness after sickness after sickness is part of growth. She's just not healthy enough, mature enough, and ready enough to become a 2-year-old pacer at the first start of the year. Bring her back in June and July. She had miles into her. Bring her back in June or July and start getting her ready for the fall. So that's where we're at. Wouldn't it be nice? That's where we're at with everybody. Now you know everything I know. I was going to do a top 10 list. I'm torn. might play around with the kids and see if they want to do one. But for now, you know everything there is to know about our 2-year-olds here at Tamiko Training Center. We'll talk to you all very soon. Hope you're having a great weekend. Off to the Jays. Go Jays. Take care.